Blackhawks hockey starts now. Welcome the Chicago Blackhawks radio broadcast team, Haley Chilios and John Whiteman.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are home. We are home. We are back in Chicago. Yep, that is where they are tonight. The Blackhawks and the Hurricanes are playing in North Carolina tonight. And of course, as always, we're going to bring you every bit of the action here. So, yeah, I have had a great vacation, although it wasn't as pleasant as I had hoped. But still, even though, yeah, 3-day hiatus from hockey and Christmas and everything like that. But yeah, now that that's all over, we're getting all set for New Year's. So welcome everyone to the broadcast. And I did actually run a couple live streams while we were gone. Plus, last night I heard... Oh, I don't want to show that. Yeah, the Coyotes. Mm-hmm. Nah, that's as far as I can go. That's alright. So, yeah, they should take it easy. So, I'm sure a lot of you were curious as to how the vacation went while I was away for all of those days. Those very few days while I was away on vacation. Yep. I don't know if you got to see those 3 live streams. I actually was going to run another one last night, but unfortunately the cellular reception where I was going to do it was actually pretty bad. So unfortunately I was unable to run it. But I actually still did get some videos out of it, and I'll actually show you those for those who have not seen it yet. Plus, later tonight, I'm going to take you behind the scenes of production of a brand new intro that will debut on New Year's Day. That is right. The intro will actually begin to be used starting with this coming the Sunday test compilation on the 31st. That will be the very first compilation the new intro will show. And this new intro will actually address a lot of the issues that I've been hearing from Gage over the past couple of weeks. I've been hearing how people are still criticizing that he's stealing my stuff, when in reality he isn't. So, in order to hopefully put that to an end, I'm actually going to place a disclaimer at the beginning of the intro sequence. And I was hoping to do a revised version of the pool intro that we did last year, and with the one that's currently being used. So instead, I actually decided to go with more of a beachy kind of vibe for this intro. And I do have all of the necessary files that I need for the project. And we have everything all set here. I got the batteries replaced in my W300 just before we left last week.
Whatever we did here, we can.
And then, of course, I got my zone guard all set in here. It's on the ports right now. I have it on KJY62. That's going to be for the weekly tomorrow. And see right behind there, that's the HH. It's been monitoring WXJ70 out of Melbourne the whole time. And now for the national anthem.
Kindly remove your caps and join us as we honor America with the singing of the Star-Spangled Banner. Performed this evening by Ola Jones.
And here we go with the national anthem. There was Paula Jones right there.
Just a nice round of applause for what looks like a capacity crowd here tonight.
Yep. I know one of you is asking like what station I have on right now. That is actually 720. That's actually WGN 720. That's been the official radio station of the Chicago Blackhawks for many years. I can't even believe how long it's been. It's been through everything. So, oh, I didn't even hit the upload button yet. Yeah. This is the video clip that we're going to be using to make the intro, and you'll see that a little later on. But I actually do want to tell you a little bit of a story as we get going here. So, I'm going to try and keep that off the screen as much as possible. So last night after I went to the bowling place where I was taping that, where I taped those arcade videos that I'll show you a little later on, if I even get to them. I heard a little more about this Pluto TV streaming service, and I actually just started taking a look at it, and now that I think about it, this is actually pretty neat. In fact, it actually has a lot more of my favorites, more than what Zumo doesn't carry. Pluto has its own game show channel. They still have The Price is Right and Buzzer. There are No Deals exclusive channel, that Game Show Central. It's right now airing America Says. Nice. I don't remember airing America Says on a Tuesday night. Hold up. I think that is different. Hold on a moment. Let me compare that to what I have already. I've had Zumo for quite a while. Let me compare it to here and see if it's the same. The programming on the Game Show Central on Zumo is different than on Pluto, because on Pluto there's actually a lot more. You see, I'll show you a little bit. Yeah, there's America Says. Look at that. Look at all this stuff I get. I get America Says and all this stuff. And there's actually a lot more here. Yeah, I can see there's actually a lot of stuff. And my dinner has arrived. And of course, Bubble Guppies is here. Something Zumo doesn't carry. So, now I can enjoy Wheel of Fortune anytime. So, like, anytime I like, I could just put on Wheel of Fortune, and if Bubble Guppies comes on, and I find a good time, maybe I'll put that on when I like to. Vacation Florida, yep, that's where I was. Now, I don't really think I actually got to announce it, I don't think I even got a chance to announce it, because I actually just discovered it. Oh, there's the promo for Jeopardy with Alex Trebek. Oh, yes. It's a classic. Yeah, I can watch Jeopardy anytime, anywhere. That's right. Pluto is entirely free, just like Zumo. Just like that. It's entirely free. You don't get to pay for anything. It's entirely free, because all you just have to do is just go to Pluto TV, and then you can just search for your favorite channel and enjoy. That's it. That's everything. That's all you need. Yeah, I was thinking Mark Levin is probably off for Christmas or New Year's. And of course, this is what I've been doing for the past 30 minutes. WTOP and K-Love. Okay, that's enough. I don't want to go too far with the positive the encouraging K-Love thing. Yeah, I've got watching the. Oh, that's weird. Doesn't say it's even live, even though it is. Huh. That's strange. Huh, I don't know why it's showing up twice. I'll figure it out later. Yes, Gage, I did get Louisville, if you're asking. And of course, Bubble Guppies is gonna come on that Pluto thing next. So I'll probably try that versus my Playfield TV sign-off sequence versus, well, yeah, everything. Yep, that's the sound of my dinner being here. Alright, so Carrie and Lou, I have never heard of that show before. And the Hurricanes are on the board already. They're already on the board. It is 1-0. The Hurricanes are already on top. It is 1-0. Wow. Alright. Let me switch this out with that special lightning USB-C to lightning cable. You know, good thing I actually found that, because I would be out of luck if I didn't. Alright, I'm gonna go have dinner. I will be back, and I don't know if that's actually SPC Cranford. Yep, tomorrow's the last weeklies of the year, and guess what? Next Wednesday is going to be special, because I actually am going to have some new radios coming. Well, one that I actually got for Christmas, plus one that I am currently on a mission to get, and I'll be explaining that a little bit later on. For now, it's time for still having fun with K-Love. Yeah, I'm still having a little fun with K-Love. And now tonight's Wheel of Fortune is on. Oh, I know. So, I'll show you my other setup. That's on the port. That's on Chicago. My WR300 in there is on Chicago. I'm playing the sign off on an endless loop for some reason because I can. Again, my zone guard's on the port. I'll put it on Plano and see if it activates for that test too. Man, I'm ready for tomorrow to go back in full force because last Wednesday I barely was able to do anything. And yes, apparently I could load Air 1, but I can't play it. What a shame. Yeah, this kind of goes along well with that Wheel of Fortune on Pluto thing. However, that thing airs episodes from like 2017. That's where those episodes date back to. Like this next one, which is airing right now. Leave Winter Behind. How fitting. We did leave winter behind. Well, for the moment, but... And then at the end of that, we have tonight's episode of The Wheel. The Wheel! I love that. Why does... For whatever reason, ABC loves to re-air the very first episode of Celebrity Jeopardy. Honestly, I don't know why. This is the second time I've seen them actually air that episode specifically. Playfield CV, side off and K-Love, go! Encouraging K-Love. The following is the emergency alert system. Positive, encouraging K-Love. Alright, now for toss-up number 2, and it's Living Thing. I'm not going to show it. Oh boy. Pet Chihuahua. Didn't get to show much of Jack the German Shepherd, but at least I have that full video of it. Encouraging K-Love. I can't get enough of it for some reason. 1T going up there.
Test of the emergency alert.
And yes, I'm still set to make that intro later on. That right there is what Air 1 is airing right now, even though I am away from Air 1. 1A. Encouraging K-Love. There is an R. There are actually 2 of them, and I know it. New Year's resolutions. Go ahead. Yes. She's on the board. Try not to show as much of it as possible. 5250, already off to a great start. Can't wait to see what round 2 has in store.
Encouraging K-Love. The following is a test of the emergency alert system.
Is it just me or...
Positive, encouraging K-Love.
I can't get enough of it
following is
now.
a test of the the following love. The following is a test of the emergency alert. Positive encouraging.
I can't get enough now of K-Love for whatever reason. Believe for It featuring Lauren Daigle. The following. I mean, honestly, I've been very obsessed with K-Love ever since that last test, which actually was fittingly enough on Christmas night. Well, it still was technically Christmas here in Chicago, but since I was still in Florida, I did actually try to pick up the Vero Beach K-Love repeater, but unfortunately, I had no luck. Absolutely zero luck in getting the Vero Beach K-Love repeater on a physical radio. But I actually made a very good call and left the K-Love stream running on my iPhone, and then, fittingly enough, as I was just about to go to bed for the night, I hear those magic words. Now, some of them, those words. Well, yeah, some of those words, but after I heard those, I'm like, oh yeah, they're doing it finally. Took you this long. And I actually did get it with the Vero Beach tag on the K-Love website. Unfortunately, Air One had no location tag because there were no Air Ones nearby. But I still got that as soon as I saw the Sterling. As soon as I saw the Clark Culpepper come up, I just knew that Air One was gonna do it. Because usually at John's Locker, when I see Clark and Culpepper come up first before California, that means it's Air One. If it's just California, that's K-Love. So now I can easily tell the difference between the two EMFs. So yeah, now I can easily tell the difference between one or the other in terms of EMF. And I don't think I got a chance to make a video out of this yet. It's this car. It's these RC cars. For whatever reason, I got it for Christmas. I don't know how I got it for Christmas. I didn't even ask for it, but I've had a little fun with it. And unfortunately, the orange one got bitten by that German Shepherd on day one. It unfortunately was on day one when it got bitten. His Mercy is More by Shane and Shane. I think it's better if I actually play the stream because I can barely tell what it's playing. And the prize puzzles come out next. What a game so far. And right now, on the Pluto Wheel of Fortune, it's right now doing a crossword. You know, I like the crossword puzzles on Wheel of Fortune. Those are pretty fun. Those crossword things on Wheel of Fortune are actually quite interesting. This needs to charge already. Isn't that nice? But we're going to need it very soon. I'll probably just use the Air One website on there just to show like what song an EMF is playing. You know what I find strange? It's locking into Sugar Grove. It thinks we're in Sugar Grove, but we're not. But right now, we're not in Sugar Grove. But we are not in Sugar Grove. We are nowhere in Sugar Grove. January 31st, 2017. This is season 34. I have the rotated portrait to exit full screen. And then I have to exit portrait. I have to go to portrait mode to exit full screen. And then it just stops playing. So I'll show you one of the... I'll actually show you a few of the items I got for Christmas. From the hot line will wave the puck down ice into the Carolina zone. It's touched by Jarvis. The whistle blows and a hooking call will be made here. Prime Thursday night football. That is just nice, isn't it? And we're getting and the Blackhawks are going to get a sit-go power play. And I hear Wheel is back. So let's go check on that. Clear that puck up in the neutral zone, and then the Hawks get going on the racehorse and the draw penalty. Hawks control off the draw. Kane top of the left circle, put it down to Radish, bottom of the left circle, tried to center for Taves. This is picked off by the Hurricanes, and Martinook will clear off the left wing boards and down. 7 seconds left in the period. See if the Hawks hustle and get one more rush out of this. Kane clearing to center ice will wind up and drive it over the Hurricane net as time expires in period number 1. Well, the Hurricanes have a 2-0 lead on the Blackhawks after 20 minutes, and they lead in the shots on goal department by a wide margin, 23-7. Poor Peter Mrazek was just under siege there for a while by the Hurricanes, but he came up with some big saves. I was very impressed with how he kept his composure, and he kept his angle to the puck, let's just say. Stayed in front of the puck almost everywhere, and a couple of them did get past him, but they were seemingly miscues or mishandlings of the puck, either by Blackhawk players or ricochets that went in favor of the Hurricanes.
Yeah, both goals, nothing he could do about that. That's not his fault. And like you said, he made some point-blank 10-bell saves from the high flat area. Carolina was throwing the puck the second half of that period from everywhere on net. Peter Mrazek had to be locked in, and maybe playing against your former team, too, really had him dialed in early on this one. John, I really like this game.
Hawks will open up the second period with a fresh sheet of ice and a minute and 40 seconds of power play time with which to work, and they'll look to eradicate a 2-goal deficit to that of the Carolina Hurricanes. Now, we're going to step out and take a break, and when we return to these airwaves, you're going to hear Joe Brand from Blackhawk Central. He'll have a full intermission report, and then we'll return down here to Raleigh, North Carolina. Some post-Christmas NHL hockey as the Hawks trail the Hurricanes after 2-0. This is Blackhawks hockey on 720 WGN.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch to every bottle raised today, it proves that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those of the fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
At Alta Equipment, they know uptime matters, so they've partnered with Opel, Kubota, New Holland, and more to provide the Chicagoland area with industry-leading service.
So why are they deciding second round? It has been so far. Oh great, it's playing Ryan Ellis. Why don't we play the low-pitch version right now?
Chappelle, the CJ Lawrence show, even though
I like that one.
we're thinking for all the time. As we reflect
Way
on
some of the best conversations, though, some of our favorites that we had from this past year.
Plainfield, wait, Plainfield, get out of your hiding spot.
What?
Well, tomorrow is test day.
That's right. And we should be able to have every single thing go without a hitch.
Can't wait to hear my Reticus go off for the first time.
Well, I actually did get a new weather radio for Christmas. Unfortunately, it's not going to get its first test yet. That will be the following Wednesday.
What'd you get?
A Kato KA1, a Kato KA110.
How do you spell it?
Hey, how's your day? How was your day? How was your trip to Florida?
It was a great trip.
I went to St. Paul today, and I saw a BNSF train sitting on the BNSF St. Paul subdivision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you changed your profile picture to that Model 5.
Yeah, and plus, there's actually something else I'm going after.
You don't know if it's a Model 5 or 7, but it's rare.
There's something else I'm going after too, and I'll explain that a little later on.
It's rare because it's an 8-port, and there's not much 8-port.
Now that you mentioned rare, that's exactly what the radio I was going to talk about is.
I also got this. As you can see,
Titanium and all of Carasoft's cybersecurity vendors. Explore them at
Carasoft.com/cybersecurity.
So far on the night, the Wizards leading the 76ers 32-30 at the end of one quarter at Cal.
I got a new webcam. I got a webcam for my desktop computer as well. So now my viewers can. So now when I run my weekly test live streams, now they can get a good view of the Zone Guard or the Alert Works while I'm away. So they can get like a good view of it. Oh, what?
finally start showing my weather radios.
He was trying to tell you that he had a new camera.
Yeah, I got a new camera.
Yeah, he did. And now that I have that, Kato, I actually did unbox it. I didn't unbox it yet, but I will be. He got a Jensen.
Andrew.
That looks like the SFA 1180. It looks like they copied that. Yeah. It was originally the First Alert SFA 1180. Now it's by Jensen. Oh, what?
What recording were you if you want to share on the stream?
Yeah, I don't know if you watched my live stream when I was on John's live stream.
And yes, Mitchell, I don't know if I told you this, but I got a new stereo for my room.
Cool.
That requires 5 CDs.
Of course, we're not immune to
Alright,
problems in the DC area involving frozen pipes, burst pipes.
Speaking of tests, I know when Virginia tests.
WSSC Water says this is very common from November to
Plainfield.
February, and even though it'll be warming up soon,
you can bet there will be more cold at some point this winter.
So before your pipes burst, Riggin says locate your main water shutoff valve now. That way, if your pipe does break, you can shut it off immediately.
Because when a pipe breaks, you're panicking. It's chaotic.
Also, if your pipes are in an area that doesn't get a lot of heat.
Maybe pick up some foam insulation at the hardware store. You just pop it right around those pipes.
Local
It's
area
really
emergency
easy.
for Washington
Acacia
State.
James, WTOP
Okay,
News.
Top
well,
stories
too.
from working at WTOP. The Supreme Court is
Probably
allowing
just
Title
some
42 to
freaking
stay in place.
snowfall.
It's a Trump-era
What?
immigration
They
policy
issued a
that
local
quickly
area
kicks out
emergency
asylum seekers.
for
The
coastal
court will
flood
hear arguments in
advisory.
February.
The breeze blows.
WTOP
Dude, you know how
No freaking way.
Water on the 8s, and when it breaks,
Use
two
caution
folks
when
in
in
the
and
traffic
around
signals.
reconflict areas
Everything's absolutely not bursting at the seams. We're in really good
Monitor
shape now as you
local
head
news
southbound on
agencies for
95
further
in Virginia.
information.
No problems through Prince William County. Even Stafford County has pretty much opened up. For all of our through travelers that are joining us from out of town,
Alright,
first
so
of all,
I'm gonna
welcome.
wake
Second,
up.
you're going to have a little bit of a delay as you pass the Kings Dominion exits.
I'm
Route
gonna
30.
wake up at around
Headed down towards
9:30
Richmond if you're
a.m.
going that far. Northbound 95 is going to be a bit slow, but still not bad.
I'm waking up
35,
at
40 miles an
9:30
hour, it looks like in the cameras. As you head past 234 Selby Road
I'm
and
also
the
gonna be
Dumfries
doing the
exit
lacrosse
on up
weekend
towards the
test as
Occoquan
well.
River. Once you
We'll
get
put
past
you
that,
there
you are
later.
also in
Here we
good
go.
shape. Around the Joe. Capitol Beltway,
Advisory
Maryland,
for
Virginia,
Western
no
County
problems.
from 8 a.m. to
66
1
westbound,
p.m.
there's a
on
little bit of a sudden
December 6th.
slowdown as you round the curve
When
in
the
Centerville, about exit 52.
Minnesota is
It
the
only
one
lasts
that
for half a mile.
some
It
cities
looks
in
like it's just
Minnesota
volume.
has
I
the
don't
those
believe
mega
the crash that we
menards
had in
with
the 5
the
o'clock hour is still in shoulder.
chicken.
But we have been seeing periodic slowdowns
Oh,
at that
what?
location
Joe,
all
it's
day.
in.
Red
So
Cross
you'll
shelter
get a
is
little
open
bit
to
of a
those
slowdown as you head
displaced
through
by
Centerville, west of
Alright,
28, and then
for
it'll open right
additional
back up again
information,
well
call
for you to run,
1-800-73.
and you'll be in good shape to continue
Initiate a
past
coastal
Gainesville, Haymarket,
flood
and
advisory
Fort
on
Worth.
local area
No,
Maryland on
I'm
270
talking
northbound,
to
looks like
Dirk
our delays are
Fan.
mostly gone.
Oh.
Just a little bit of a
Dirk
slowdown
Fan, what
as
were
you
you
approach
saying?
80 Urbana southbound. The same story.
There's
As
a
you go
lot
past the
of
truck
mega
stops down towards
menards in
Clarksburg. No
Minnesota.
problems continuing on 70.
Yeah.
BW Parkway, same story. Couple taps of the brakes here.
Have
and
you
there,
been
mostly
in
northbound
Eden
now between
Prairie?
Mesa Goddard and Laurel.
Yeah, I don't
95
live
works
far
well.
from Eden
No
Prairie.
problems on the Bay Bridge. Now
Okay,
you have
so
3
if
lanes
you go
headed
to
back westbound,
Eden
2
Prairie,
lanes over
dude,
to the
go
eastern
if you
shore.
go to Eden
Back in Prince
Prairie,
William
there's
County,
this
still
one
working on
Menards
crash.
that has
Minnieville
a
Road closed
chicken
westbound.
class
Cable Hill Road,
elevator
follow police
that
direction
has
if you're
a
headed eastbound. Joe
F-pitch
Fox,
motor.
WTOP traffic.
That was crazy. I got 2 still emergency alerts.
Dress up in layers once again tonight.
Yeah,
We drop back
well-
into the 20s, even a couple of teens in the
You know what
suburbs.
was cool about
Mostly
it?
sunny though. You'll
Well, I'm
notice a
gonna,
big
I wanna
warm
go
up
get,
by
I'm hungry. I'm gonna
noon.
go
Should
get
be
some
near
food.
40
I'll be
degrees,
back.
but
Alright.
47 to round out the afternoon on Wednesday. Thursday's high in the mid 50s. Same
My
on
lucky
Friday.
day.
Some rain in here late New Year's Eve, ending
Who on earth
early
would
New
have
Year's Day.
2 still
Highs near
emergency
60
alerts?
New Year's Eve. New Year's Day highs in the mid 60s, but a little bit cooler closer to the Bay and the Potomac. I'm Storm
Hey,
Team 4,
Plainfield.
Ted Merrill.
Upper Marlboro at 33, Centerville 34, and DC 36. Some of us down to about 28 overnight. We're brought to you by Dulles Glass. For all your glass, mirror, and shower door needs, visit DullesGlass.com. Dulles Glass. Love
That
your
was
glass.
crazy. I've never
Does
gone
this
2
area
still
need more
emergency
data
alerts
centers?
before.
Regardless of how we answer
Also,
that
guys,
question,
stop.
more
That's my
are
movie I
coming.
saw.
Stay with us. Plus, we say goodbye to several colleagues here at WTOP. They are taking buyouts at the start of the new year. Stay with us for that.
I'm Bob Burke, founder and chairman of Burke America Parts Group, a family of brands that includes RepairClinic.com, an appliance and HVAC parts solution company that's grown into an international brand. Before AmericanEagle.com, we partially launched a new technology platform developed by another firm. American Eagle helped take our technology to a whole new level with digital marketing, software development, and business insights into our key markets, appliances, HVAC, and outdoor power equipment, and did so both on time and on budget. AmericanEagle.com has the resources, experience, and talent needed to produce solutions. Our new technology platform, developed by AmericanEagle.com, has produced tremendous results with higher traffic, conversion, engagement, and online revenue. If you have any home repairs you need to take care of, check us out at RepairClinic.com. If you need a world-class website or technology project, then I would highly recommend AmericanEagle.com. Call AmericanEagle.com at 773.
Yay, it's the commercial where the contestants with seagulls. Seagulls try to eat pie. Only pay for what you need with Liberty Mutual Insurance. I need some policies. Give me some insurance with Liberty Mutual.
They customize your car insurance, so you only pay what you need.
Hey Patrick.
Yeah.
I know what Virginia says in January.
I know. But the thing is that other person's happening today.
Yeah.
It's not the night before. I don't like it when they Is there a station in Northern California that plays
No idea. I know how much beer's back tonight, so.
A few years later, we got our first website.
The goal at that point was to get in on this new medium, having news on the internet, having people be able to go into their computers and read some of the stories.
Listen carefully.
She made the choice to focus on WTOP.com.
I saw it as the next growth area in journalism, in news, and it was a leap of faith.
She's now the senior digital editor. Now we communicate with you wherever you want, on air, online, on social, on smart speakers, and in your inbox. And she trains the next generation of WTOP journalists.
The younger workers are teaching those of us who are older how to do things, and vice versa.
You'll all get to stream WTOP now.
You can see and hear more from Colleen, I should say, and some of our other departing colleagues, Christy King and Bruce Allen at WTOP.com. 25:55 here on WTOP. Twitter Jeff Claypool.
Dow gains 38 points Tuesday with the NASDAQ lost 145. Year-over-year home price gains have cooled for 4 months now, averaging 8.6%. MasterCard's holiday spending at restaurants is up more than 15% from this time last year. Starting next year, money from 529 college savings plans can be rolled over into a Roth IRA penalty-free up to $35,000. Jeff Claypool, WTOP News.
Ahead of immigration advocates say they're disappointed with the Supreme Court ruling maintaining the Trump-era immigration restrictions at the U.S. border. Southwest Airlines issues a public apology for a steady stream of flight cancellations. It has canceled more than 60% of its flights yesterday and today, while other airlines seem to be bouncing back more quickly. Weather delays in other products. Stay with us, 7:56.
Every morning newsfeed today is working for you the minute you wake up. Getting you up to speed on the big stories happening in your neighborhood before you head out the door. Now there are 2 things to celebrate on Tuesday.
Forecast and making sure your kids are bust up ready.
Ultimately, here getting you where you need to be on time. First Watch Weather Report. Making your mornings a little easier. Working for you. Weekday mornings from 4 to 7 on News 4 Today.
But this story is about more than
Got the spray Samsung Galaxy A23 5G.
Why do you think they call it the Galaxy?
Maybe because the Samsung Galaxy A23 has a huge screen. And Galaxy's
Probably. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, the phone is free.
Switching to Boost Mobile has never been easier.
A23 5G phone. Boost Mobile. Unleash your power. Limited time offer while supplies last. When customers only exclude stats. One device offer per line. Only available on certain networks. 5G not available everywhere. Additional restrictions apply. See local Boost Mobile store for details.
It's never okay to drive stoned. You put yourself and others in danger. If you've been using marijuana in any form, do not get behind the wheel. If you feel different, you drive different. Try hard to get into your This is WTOP News. WTOP FM Washington. WTOP Manassas. WTOP FM Braddock Heights.
Also, guess what?
What?
The Blackhawks, Wildcats, and the NFL play here on AM 720. On smart speakers, say play WGN Chicago.
What?
Second period is next. Here for a recap is Joe Brand.
What were you saying about WSB?
We're getting themselves into when they take on the Carolina Hurricanes.
Hurricanes on the road. I didn't know.
Oh, they did. Oh, yeah, Rhode Island PBS, I believe, or
taking on a flashy Hurricanes team. They were able to score within 5 minutes.
Murphy put a shoulder into Svechnikov.
yeah, and Wida even ran a weekly today.
Long shot by Burns from the right point. They score. Dangling in front of the Hawks.
Oh, man, no credits.
Trying to get position on
Oh, there's no
Murphy.
credits.
Like he done
What a shame.
a good job of keeping Natchez away from the puck.
No.
Classic made the save with the blocker, the rebound.
Let's see what else is on.
Natchez was able to work it over the
I heard there's there's actually another Bubble Guppies episode in this tonight. Ooh, Batterball. That's going to be one of the originals. Ooh, that's going to be good. Let's change
Later on,
it.
Jesper Foss made it 2-0 on a bad bounce off
Let's change it.
He extends his point streak to 5 games. The
Why don't
Blackhawks
we
do go
try
mid-40 of a power play to begin second.
the Barker
We send it
era?
on out to John Weideman and Kaylee Chelios really quickly. Some really fantastic news. Congratulations to General Manager Kyle Davidson and his wife.
Alright, I'll come back to that. I'll come back to that channel when Bubble Guppies even come when they come out again later tonight.
fantastic news for sure.
But there's something else coming on very shortly. It's The Wheel on NBC.
And congratulations to Kyle and the whole Davidson family. Boy, just looking forward to seeing that young lady at some of the games. I'm sure she'll be one of the biggest fans.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
13 ounces. So a little peanut and happy holidays to the Davidson family.
So yep. Happy holidays to everybody. All right. It is now 7 p.m. It is that time. It is time for The Wheel on NBC. I mean, I've only started watching this show last week, actually. Up in the corner, that would be the WESH2 ID. That was actually the NBC station. That was actually the local NBC station during the vacation. Oh, how fitting, because that Bubble Guppies episode that just showed it was kind of had a dinosaur kind of theme. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, that's what this show is all about. We actually did watch this on Tuesday night, the night before our flight departed. So this is like that all over again. And there is Channel 5 Chicago WMAQ. So nice to see that again. I felt like it's been so long already that I miss it so much. So I got the Prices Right Barker era on. You know what? That's so much better than Zumo, I must say.
Jones, top of the right circle. Kane, bottom of the right circle. Looked at a cross radish. Latobi, and he'll hammer one from the top of the left circle. Turned out of there. The Canes get one man back. That's Teravainen. And now the puck taken to the far side by Pesci. Through center ice over the Hawk line. Down the left wing. Put it across the stall. He fires from the right circle. That hit the back of the Hawk net. Now a 5-on-4 power play for the Hawks for the next 120. Adventure awaits. Fuel up first for Sitko. Radish down the right wing into the Hurricane zone. Sends it behind his net up the near side. And there's Stahl to get it to Markov. Cutting in over the Hawk line. Down the right wing to the corner. In behind the net. And then he gave up the puck to
Yeah, now let me show you that car I was talking about. I was just talking about a moment ago.
Whips it across the ring to Johnson along the right sideboards. He snaps it down behind the Hurricane net. The only person here is Brent Burns of the
Here it's
Canes.
just me or only one of the packing materials. Oh, whatever. I don't care about the other.
Like Tyler Johnson might have gotten a piece of that as he was trailing the play. Johnson back through center ice over the Hurricane line down. He fires and it's off the far post.
Now show you that this is the car right here. You can see, unfortunately, the dog chewed up that piece of it, exposing the internals. How cool, Judge Judy. What I see is on And there is that goat. The most beloved EMF goat, as I like to say. I'll go ahead and show you the car now. I'll go ahead and show you the car in action. So I'll show you what that car actually does. See, that's what it does. That's what this car can actually do. Here, let me turn it around so I can... And this honestly has to be the craziest part. Because this is what it was doing over and over again as I was playing with it. It kept getting stuck in things. Ah, that's... Now, Jack, that German Shepherd, was actually going after this car. In fact, he actually didn't like it suddenly moving, which was why he bit that top part of it off. Which was why his sharp teeth actually bit that little piece of the car off. Thankfully, it still works though, and the turtles are now exposed slightly, so I need to be very careful when it comes into contact with water or anything else like that that could short something out or prevent the whole thing from working. But honestly, I can tell you, when I got this thing on day one, I have had so much fun with it ever since. I've had so much fun with it ever since. I don't know if you can tell by the accent, but I've noticed that this guy is either Australian or British. You know, I think that guy might actually, the host of this thing might actually be Australian. I can tell by his accent. It appears to be Australian. Like the way he's saying all this stuff. I think he has like an Australian accent or something. I find that very, very neat. Let's see if I can recall. There was actually an Australian and a British contestant on America Says on that Game Show Central thing on Zumo. They're all different. So there's a Game Show Central on Zumo, and then there's one on Pluto. So I'll probably compare the two. Maybe play both at once. I don't know. I mean, the whole railroading thing has been getting to me, like, I'm trying to get back into that, but maybe I'll just take a quick break from it every once in a while. You know? Been a great show so far. Can't wait to see how it ends. You get the glory, and now it says low battery. Jonathan Trailer.
Finally, a car that makes life easier. Chevy Malibu.
1117.
And safety,
Wow.
roomy, and a comfortable ride. Plenty of space for the whole posse. Chevy Malibu comes with safety features like forward collision alert and automatic braking, plus pedestrian braking. One less worry for me. And with Apple CarPlay or
Now,
Android Auto, it lets me program my playlist.
there were
and
actually
DJ
a
for the day.
few
Plus, with an available Wi-Fi
new
hotspot,
weeklies I was
Malibu
trying to
keeps me
confirm
socially
at the
connected,
beginning
and
of the whole
wireless smartphone
vacation.
charging guarantees I'm never out of touch. Right now,
On
use your
WJO1,
Chevy
there were a
Red
few
Tag
new
bonus
ones
cash
that I
to
saw
get
come up.
$1,000 total cash allowance on a Chevy Malibu with 35 mpg on the highway.
Well, of
Save
course.
money coming and
But then I
going.
just wanted to see if they're actually scheduled or they're random. That's what I want to find out. If any of them are scheduled or random.
Get the job done right the first time. Go to ChevyDriveChicago.com for details and check out.
Well, I know a lot of them are.
It's rated 4 stars by Kelley Blue Book. Chevy Malibu, built to help you roll like a rock star.
Who needs an alarm when you have Bob Surratt? Weekday mornings at 6 on 720. Now back to the game.
The Adidas Reverse Retro
Oh my gosh, now back to the game.
Classic 1938 sweater in which the Blackhawks won their second Stanley Cup. The full line of jerseys, tees, hats, and more are on sale now at retail locations across the United Center and at cbhshop.com.
Running to the right of Peter Mrazek, won by the Hurricanes. They just put it down beside the net. Run away to the near side to Svechnikov. Here's Svechnikov beside the right circle now.
So let me go in order here. I'm going to start with the 21st and then go from there. We first find the K-Love from Wednesday morning that I missed. Shasta's Monthly that ran me. Wire. I want to look for the one that says NEAS participant with the code tag. That's the one in particular. That's the one I want to. Yeah, that's the one I'm looking for. That wasn't necessary. That wasn't necessary. Oh, it's back on. I see John logged Springfield. Apparently John logged Springfield last week. That's interesting. There's Mount Holly, there's Gray, there is Sterling, there's WO, there's Louisville. I don't know why he didn't log Louisville last week. I'm surprised. Alright, here we go. Here's where we'll start.
Here's Bessie between the circles. Passing to center ice. Quick handoff by Kotkaniemi over the hot line on the left wing side.
Ah, yes, here we go. Here's where we'll start. Zariah Zachary, back to life on Air 1. Worship now.
flipped toward the net.
This is 607. Who cares?
Over the Hurricane line, gets it to the right circle. He fires, and Renta down with a butterfly save will hold the puck. Whistle stops play. Well, the Blackhawks have come back to full strength. And it's
So I'll go through everything that's been. I'll go through all the weeklies on John's logger in a moment, but let's watch the next part of the wheel first, and I'll go watch the next part of the wheel first, and then I'll come back. All right. The wheel is on break.
Jarvis, meanwhile, beside the Hurricane net. Passing to center ice.
Okay, the wheel is on break. Huh, Cisco, California. What's this for?
Gave up the puck to Aho. Domi took the puck at center ice and dumps it into the right wing corner Hurricane zone. Tyler Johnson racing in, finishing his check on Shea. He sends the puck ahead to Stahl. He'll pull it down.
Oh, heavy rain.
Zone left wing corner. Jesper Foster put it in front for Stahl. And a timely poke check there by Kurashev.
That's heavy rain.
The Hawks can't clear their end. Here's Foster from the right wing circle firing. Connor Murphy got in front of them with a shin pass.
Yeah.
Moves it ahead now to the left wing to Domi, to Tyler Johnson.
Let me mute that for a moment. So I can explain those weeklies that have happened during the whole course of this vacation. So I want to go through them all. I don't want to miss them. I do want to go through the complete list and just show you exactly what it has.
Phillips passing out to Taves, left wing to center ice. Works his way by a check.
I want to go up to the 21st first. 22nd. That's right, I missed that one. Franklin County. That's right, Franklin County, Washington. Somewhere. Should be up here at the top. At the top of the list. 2 p.m. I think that might be a scheduled one. KSGF still ran their weekly, even though it's I can't believe a few offices actually still ran their weekly despite a winter storm. Which I find I actually find that a little disturbing. Very disturbing at that. So let's start at the top. So there's this new one called KAKU. It says it happens at, let's see, 6:16, okay. So 6:16 a.m. Eastern time. It looks like my phone cut it off. I'll close it out right now because I'm going to need it to take down notes of a new test pad. I haven't added it yet.
And he felt bad about it afterwards, so I understand that he went to the Carolina dressing room and was inquiring about,
So KKU looks to happen at 6:16 a.m. on Wednesday. So far there's still a few new weeklies I'm still looking to confirm. However, I never got a chance to do so during the whole course of this vacation. That's okay, because we're going to go through this entire list again. So that's K-Love, WCRF. It looks to be at 8:57.
I don't think you wanted to have to get into that, but you do have to, you got to set the line.
Either that weekly is automated or random. Like, yeah, we don't know. We're going to find out for sure. And then this next one is Texas iPaws, Marion, Michigan, County Test, Puerto Rico, we know about that one. Let's see, I think there was like one more somewhere around here. That's Newport, Louisville, Ramadan goes in. Oh man. KBTO, Sterling, great name.
At the Hurricane line, Martin will pass ahead. The Faust in front of the Hurricane bench on the left wing side. He put the puck into the Hawk zone. The cable carried to center ice. Gave it to Tyler Johnson, Hurricane line. Batted off his stick, but the Hawks get it back. Kane will twist it down the right side boards and in behind the Hurricane net. Bronte out to play it away to the near side to Pesci. Hands it off Sebastian Aho over the center ice.
Oh, the wheel's back on.
check for Aho.
Wait, what rail camera are you watching right now?
Fred Dickinson shoots. Oh, Rams it down with a butterfly save. McCabe with a puck along the right board, sent at the right point. He rolls away from a check from Teravainen.
Oh, you must be watching the Osceola rail camera.
Here's Lafferty, sticks it left wing. McCabe, he'll float it from the net. Locked in front. Jarvis got to the puck and backhands it off the left side boards down into the Hawks.
Oh, Wapaka?
Lafferty with more speed than Aho got there first.
Oh, Osceola, Wisconsin. Yeah, that's
And
the...
now to Seth Jones through center. Got it in over the Hurricane line, left point. Domi sends it right point. Kane fresh off the bench. He fires and that deflects in toward the net. Looked like it was blocked in front. And Stahl will clear the puck off the left course to center ice front of the benches. And now Stahl took it away from Seth Jones. Into the Hawk zone down the left wing where he fires. And a blocker save made by Mrazek. Stahl and Seth Jones battle behind the Hawk net. Kane to the puck. Put it around the left wing side, Tyler Johnson. He'll scoop it across the rink over in front of the Hawks bench. Brady Shea there for Carolina. Put it ahead of the Hawks blue line for Martin Nook. He runs into Domi, lost the puck, and ends up back in the Hawks zone. Seth Jones. Put it over Isaac Phillips. Head to Tyler Johnson with 5 over the Hurricane line left wing side. Tried to center the puck for Kane. This is picked up by Jordan Stahl. And there's the horn.
There's the end of the second period.
I guess, is that the Blackhawks and Hurricanes entered play with the Hurricanes leading 2-0 at the start of the second period, and they exit the period with the score the same way. We'll get to the third period. The Hawks still down by 2, and I'm seeing and sensing some momentum on the part of the Hawks. I'm liking what I'm seeing.
They played a hard-fought period, outshot Carolina, and I really like it. I think Luke Richards is going to have a lot of good things to say about what they can build off of there, and it's just a matter of finishing. Dickinson nearly got the Hawks on the board. They're so close,
Leafton subdivision.
They can come out and bring out the Bandito in the third, the way they're playing right now.
I'd like to break out the Bandito a couple of times here, Kaylee.
I think it was broke out a little bit too much at Christmas for our house, that tequila. So I wouldn't hate to break it out here for the Blackhawks. They've played pretty hard against one of the hottest teams in the league so far coming out of the break.
What do they say, bite the dog that bit you?
I think the hair of the dog helps.
Yeah, Norfolk Southern Chicago.
I think that. I think we are. I think the folks back home listening, I think they understand.
Wow, North Dakota ran their monthly late, very late, and was actually originated by Ward County.
The shots on goal favored Carolina after 2-30-17. Now we're going to send it back to the station where Joe Brand is going to have a full intermission report from Blackhawk Central. Then back down here to Carolina for third period action. We'll find out if the Hawks can fight their way back.
The second one they usually do, even months. Shasta, Randers Lake, more Blizzard Mornings, Virginia Ipaws test I forgot about, Franklin County Ipaws I forgot about.
No matter what condition your car's in, Victory buys vehicles every day, including nights and weekends, and you'll get.
And I believe WLUS is officially random.
Or save money by fixing up your car with used parts. Go to VictoryAutoWreckers.com to search their inventory. VictoryAutoWreckers.com.
But actually, something about WSBE out of the one that has that National Weather Service code, they can actually run their weekly sometime during the overnight hours, either on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. VPR News. Well, this was that first one I was thinking. Let's see. It happened just before you. Let's see. So it says it happens just before. I heard it. Yeah. Let's see.
Plumbers 911 at 1-833-PLUM-911. They promise to connect you to a plumber.
Let me put it on a Thursday.
Their phones are open 24/7 at 833-PLUM-911. And their highly trained plumbing professionals are ready to answer your call. Get your plumbing job done right the first time with Plumbers 911 Chicago, your plumbing connection. Ladies and gentlemen, Brian Scudamore with another very important announcement about JRS.
That's WOL running random test. We don't need that.
Scientists tell us it may be the biggest JRS ever.
Junk reproductive season.
This year, It's even spreading to the Christmas trees.
Is there a chance of it going Christmas tree exponential?
Yes, Sarah. The scientists are almost certain of it.
Is it going to be enough to slow down the magic?
Sarah, nothing
You know
can
what?
slow down
That's
the magic
actually
of
something I've never. I actually have
I
never
knew
known that.
I was just pulling your leg.
We make junk
The
disappear.
Rex Cheetos random.
Good point.
Everyone hates Christmas trees.
Along with all the other Christmas junk you'd love to see disappear.
We even help Santa clean out his workshop each year.
When you find yourself wading through Christmas junk exponential,
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
or visit 1-800-GOTJUNK.com.
It's time for an intermission update. Sponsored by Truly Hard Seltzer.
Let's
Do it for the flavor. Here's Joe Brand.
A bit of a stale period in that second stanza out in Carolina, but the bad happened. 2-0 Hurricanes so far, still through 2 periods. The Hawks are picking up a 3-game road trip. They're also picking up their season after the
I'll explain that other one after the wheel.
U.S. News and World Report, Robin's team worked together closely.
It's been a great show so far.
Not only on making Robin better, but on bringing her baby into
This
the world.
accessory is not supported by this device. Then why is it? Then why is it let it charge? Yeah, we can just ignore the error, but it'll charge. Alright.
Really? There's wheel and vortex. I don't see it. Where is
Because
it?
what makes us better makes you better. Northwestern Medicine.
And the
Learn more.
5:03 a.m. on a Friday. I think that might be a new test. We're gonna find out.
If you want to enroll in a new health plan or update your
It might be random, but we'll
GetCoveredIllinois.com
find out for sure.
navigate health coverage to find
Or
a quality health plan. Find out if you qualify for financial help and get free enrollment assistance. Our local navigators are here for you. Your simplified health plan coverage journey starts at GetCoveredIllinois.gov.
Oh, wait a minute,
Your
I see
basement
it.
is already dry most of the time, but if you want your basement dry all the time, you know who to call. Permaseal at 800-421-SEAL or permaseal.net. The Blackhawks actually outshot the Carolina Hurricanes 10-7 in that second period. They still trail Carolina 2-0 through two periods. I'm Joe Brand. You're listening to Blackhawks hockey on 720 WGN. They started off that period with a power play, then eventually went to a two-man advantage.
Yeah, Quincy, Illinois.
Power plays, but still looking better in that recent 20 minutes. Kaylee Chelios is on the call with John Weideman out at the PNC Arena. And Kaylee, maybe a little bit of a stagnant period, but I think that is courtesy of the Blackhawks' more simple approach. They were doing the little things right. They weren't able to necessarily dominate that second period, but they did a nice job of keeping up pace with Carolina and holding them, rather limiting them to nowhere near the amount of offensive chances they had in the first.
Unfortunately, I couldn't find any in Florida.
Carolina has a 2-0 lead. They don't need another goal, so they're really just
Other than that, other than this one speaker siren by Patrick Air Force Base, that was it.
There's a lot of talent on the other side of the ice in Carolina, and you know, the Hawks nearly tied it up in that one. I thought they had a couple great looks. Anthony C. had a post, and that's all you can ask for. It's just progression from game to game. You look at the win against the Columbus Blue Jackets. It was a great team win, a full 60 minutes, and
But then the attack is more of like war. It'd be for more of like wartime. Yeah, because the attack is the classic rise fall.
The response after that first period, not letting that happen again.
That's actually the attack signal has actually been used in a lot of like end of the world scenarios.
Kill looked pretty good against, again, a very talented Carolina team.
It did, and once Carolina gets Pacioretty out there, that's going to be another dangerous threat for them on the ice. But they did defend very well. Their power play wasn't bad. It was pretty good puck movement, but they struggled to get in on the zone. And you know, you're going to look back, and special teams can make or break games. And you know, Carolina didn't score on their power play, but the fact that the Hawks started with the power play in the second period, and then they get a couple more chances, you were hoping that they might be able to generate some momentum, and I think they did do that. It allowed them to get some more sustained pressure.
Yeah, Vermont Public Radio is random.
Get some touches, and that's really what they
Anyway, it's time to check on WTOP again. Let's see if they do it this hour.
He likes the shout out. It's a sustained pressure in the offensive zone, and just kind of willing their way
Alright, time to check on TOP again. Will they do it this hour?
The Listen Live experience is brought to you by Tanium, an all-Microsoft cybersecurity vendors. Explore them at Microsoft.com/cybersecurity.
Unload GW if you don't already have an account. 21 plus and present in Virginia. Refund issued as non-withdrawable free bets that expire 7 days after receipt. Max free bet $25. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLE.
Between Kaylee and John.
Sports at 15 and 45 to help provide access, updating people and technology.
Led the 76ers by 11 at halftime. They opened a 7-2 run, but the Sixers get back down to it, and it's 83-72 in favor of the Wiz now. Deep into the third.
So, quite interesting. There's only one category left. $45,000 up for grabs in the bank. Either this will be a win or a loss. There's the WNR test. Let's see. iPod. Oh, I see the GWEF decided to run their weekly on Christmas Day. And then the Guam iPods, Halo. I don't know if it's Richmond. Who is that? DC. Tech. Yeah, LUS is totally random, so I'm gonna take that off. RKE. Yeah, it's random. WQB, that was the same thing. So I could say that WQBE can test anywhere between, I'd say, midnight and 6 a.m. Eastern time on random weeknights. Now I don't think there's any other. Yeah.
Maryland State Senator Cheryl Kagan says that's where she wants to see the law expand ways that unsigned.
Looks like WLKZ stream is working. Looks like WLKZ stream is working. All that. And I found out WSKN's weekly time too. Anywhere between 6 and 7 a.m. on Monday. Other days it's random.
Due to the timely fashion, Kate Ryan, WTOP News.
Where the crowd is seeing people we meet on vacation, diary of what we did, these 16 nights in some of the most checked out books of 2022 in the DC library system. In 2022, 5 million items were streamed or downloaded from the DC library. One of the top 10 kid video streams in the library.
So right now we're in the third period, and the Hurricanes lead 2-0 right now. Alright, done on that, and there we go. So only one category remains on the wheel. One category remains. $45,000. It all comes down to one question. Will they win the money, or will they win nothing at all? We're gonna find out right now. Because the
putting in place restrictions set during the onset of the pandemic for people who are seeking asylum.
Some CBS correspondent in Chicago is doing the CBS News on the hour tonight. Well, this hour specifically. Okay, so as far as I can see, that is all of the tests that I wanted to mention. So, that was everything I had found so far.
This CP train's gonna block the crossing in Elko.
Yeah, that happens all the time.
I hate it when trains block crossing.
You know, I definitely hate that too.
It's so freaking annoying.
Yeah, it kind of is. But yeah, here's a look at some of the other weeklies I've confirmed. You saw my first WMLS test from last Saturday. WSKR, that's what I want to try to go after tomorrow. Same with WKUB. WSKN, actually, from what I found out, they could run a weekly anywhere between 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. Central on Monday mornings. Except other days, other times, except for the NWR test, it's random. So I'll start going after that test next Monday. I have it on in time.
Oh yeah, the Amtrak came in with Play-Doh.
Oh yeah, that's right. Amtrak 3. Yeah. I mean my vacation's been thrown off a lot of those railroad plans, but I actually am set to go back to doing all that by the time I get back home.
Wait, I thought you were.
No, I'm staying at my grandparents until New Year's Day. And then the remaining ones appear to be iPause tests.
And there's a train that's stopped in Wichita right now. Wichita contains ATI, HPSS 32s, Thunderbolts, and 2001s.
All that stuff. K-I-N-Y. Huh, this one is actually what I just found out. Let's see if this one is automated, I wonder. So it's 6:07 p.m. Tuesday.
And then I'm waiting on a train in LaGrange right now, LaGrange, Kentucky.
Yeah.
Because there's a green light in LaGrange right now. Train traffic light over there.
The train signal. Yeah, that's
I call it train traffic light.
Kind of like that.
You know.
Yeah, kind of like that a little bit. Alright. Yeah. So yeah, that's all the new weeklies that I want to confirm for the time being. Now, I was gonna say about this radio that I actually found. I actually found it earlier today. So, remember this? I'll actually show it on the Discord call as well. This is what I am trying to get my hands on. That's a Uniden Bearcat WX100. It's currently up for auction.
Good luck.
Well, there's only 2 bids in right now. It's only $76, and it ends Tuesday night. And it ends Tuesday night. It ends Thursday night, actually.
I'm gonna get it.
Well, I don't know.
I'm gonna get it.
Well, but there's actually a lot of other ones that are actually really expensive. Like this one has its original packaging, goes for $360. This one is only for $450. This one kind of looks brand new. It goes for $480. This one actually just, it said this one's new, so this one just went up. This one's for $900.
Sweetwater, Tennessee. That real cute.
The one that's up for auction is in Richmond, Indiana, so
It's mine. I'm getting it right now. I'm gonna put in $100 right now. Alright, I just put in $100. It just got accepted. It's mine.
You probably think you can't get away from your furnace, and naturally
Wait.
run it. But heat pumps are making their way to the
I hear a horn in LaGrange.
with GNR Heating and Air.
I hear a train horn in LaGrange. The train's coming.
Why did I mention that?
GNR Heating and Air is family owned and operated and look after every customer like
Probably should have hit. I should have probably hit that, but it's too late now. Well, whatever. I actually ended the call. Well, eBay has to approve. eBay or the seller has to approve that bid first. But now that's something I want to go after here. Now, $76, even if this goes up, I still want it. Now, I'm actually going to play it safe with this for right now, because I want this to be just like how I got my 996. Remember that auction? I was the only one that placed a bid on it, and we won. So, now I want to repeat it with this, because this might be one of the only times I'll ever get a Bearcat this cheap. My only chance. This is my only chance that I'm ever going to be able to get something like that this cheap. Because look at how expensive all the other ones are. Like I showed you earlier, look at that. $360. This one's $480. That's insane. That is insane how expensive that thing is. Oh yeah, this one is still going for... This one is a sale. It was $800, now it's $640. Looks like this one's undergoing a 20% off sale. And this one's in Del Pier, Wisconsin. Now, this reminds me of something, because I was trying to go after the 12993 a few months ago, if you remember. Oh, what's this one? A 12261? Huh, let's see. That looks very, very modern. I actually might want to get this one, too. I actually might want this one, too. The 12261. This one's, I believe, the 2004 model. Yeah, this one's 2004. You can tell by the advisory, not the statement. If it's the advisory, if it's the statement, then it's going to sound different. And that's what I don't want. I want it to sound like this right here. But, I mean, a lot of us have. HDMI to composite. What a nice conversion. There's some HH54s. So.
It's time we go together. Let's go see something new together.
That lasted 2 hours. Yeah, it did last 2 hours, because I don't think it's happening again. But yeah, that's what I'm hoping to get as a second Christmas present. Then my next task. Okay, where did it go? Is it hiding on that drive folder? Where is it hiding? Copy link to clipboard.
why wouldn't you want to find the simplest, most effective pathway to get you where you want to be?
That's the video we need. Alright, now here's where we're going to begin work. Storm Guy hit 800 subscribers. Congrats to him. And I am only 2 subscribers away from 400. Only 2 away from 400. Doing very good. So let's keep it up. Oh yeah, was I gonna show those arcade videos? Oh yeah, so for those who missed the that arcade video, that one arcade video I'll show you. This was at Shore Lanes in Palm Bay. That's where this thing was taken. So in case you missed the video, I'll play it right here, so you can see how the game played out. I know you might. I don't want to spoil it, but just want y'all to watch the game and enjoy it.
By this stage, I can barely keep track of which case.
Yeah, ever since I first played this, I barely kept track of the cases by that time. By the way, I even got audio of some of the voice recordings in this game.
My lucky number on this game is always 11, so...
And yes, it was cold. It was pretty cold, so...
It's probably not going to do good, but let's see.
Yeah, I know I kind of jinxed it
Let's
there a
start
little
with
bit.
number 7.
And this is only 3 minutes long, so...
Number 9.
And yes, Playfield TV will be receiving these graphic updates as well.
I will take that. Number 15.
And yes, Playfield TV will be getting these graphic updates as well.
Number 2.
Whoa, that is. You're doing great.
And number 5. Oh boy. Well, let's see what the banker has to say.
This is the first offer.
37 tickets. No deal.
Now I want to pause it for a quick moment, because I actually want to say something about this. So, this game was actually, the last time I had seen this in a bowling alley was actually, what was it, Brunswick Lanes, Pioneer Lanes? It was actually one of those two. But I can tell you that when this game was brand new, it just came out. When this was brand new, Pioneer Lanes had it before it became Playfield Lanes. That thing was only in there for like, what, 2 years, I think? 2 or 3 years, I think? I don't know. I can't even remember. But I think it was like around 2009, 2010, 2011 or so, they got rid of it. That was such a shame. But it was fun to play. I mean, nonetheless. I mean, let me tell you, after a lot of the bowling games, after a lot of bowling games, I would go over to the game room and just play a couple of arcade games, even Deal or No Deal. So yeah, I would go over there next door, play a few games, and then call it a day. So that's what that was about. Now, I'm not going to show you the whole thing. I'm only going to show you a sample of it so you can get a good idea as to how the gameplay works. Now, I only wanted to show the first round because I don't want to go further in depth. If you want to see how the entire game played out, then watch the entire video. Watch the whole video and you'll see. Yeah, watch it all the way to the end and you'll see the results. Now, I have my theme song somewhere on here. Am I looking at the right folder? Yeah, I'm probably looking at the wrong one. Let me see if it's in here. I remember I named it something. It was supposed to be for like a... It was supposed to be used for a... Something like a We'll Be Right. I named the theme based on what the ident I was going to use it for was. What's this one? 1230 VC. I might try it. I might join that. I highly doubt it. This is probably what I'm going to work on through the night. Is it in here? It's got to be somewhere. Powering lives. And yes, earlier while Bubble Guppies was airing, I decided to play my sign-off backwards. It sounds really good when I play it backwards. I mean, really. It just sounds really nice when I play it in reverse. It's the best when it's played backwards. Here it is going all the way to the end. Yeah, that's the entire thing played backwards. I know it's somewhere here. Where could it be? Where could it be? Is it in, oh, maybe it's probably, oh, for goodness sakes. I think I know where it is, but... Oh, yeah, that ice cream truck thing where I plastered that construction site scene onto a Tonka fire truck. Oh, there's that... It has to be on here. Did I not save it? Or anything like that? Where is it? I know it's somewhere here. Where could it be? What is it called? It's just, oh, here we go. That's what it's called. That's what it's called. Ah, beautiful. Okay. So, now let's get to work compiling this new intro. Now, I know we don't have too much time left in the game, but I'm actually going to get to work behind the scenes of the entire intro sequence. Yeah, I know. Long time no see. So this is a behind-the-scenes look at my latest intro sequence that's going to be debuting on New Year's Day. So New Year's 2023 is when this intro sequence will debut. Yeah, I'm gonna love the final product of this. Oh, hey, it's that one song. Oh, I see you're asking for a stream link. No, well, this is Prism. This is Prism. This is not StreamYard. I discontinued using StreamYard after I stopped using StreamYard last year after somebody hacked my after somebody gained access to my StreamYard account without authorization. So after my StreamYard account unknowingly got hacked in the middle of the live stream, I decided to stop doing StreamYard entirely. And in fact, even after the events prior, I was actually considering stopping the use of StreamYard entirely by that time. And so it was time to put it into action here. Now let's see if WTOP will test at 820. I don't know if they will, but it's best if we monitor them at 820 and see at the 20s and see if they do. So this is a behind the scenes of my new intro sequence that will be coming out. It will actually debut with this weekend's Sunday morning test compilation. That is when this new intro-outro sequence will debut. And it will be full-time. It won't be an iMovie. However, there are actually a few other changes I'm going to make too. And at a later point, and sometime later, I'll actually make a announcement video about these changes. Exactly. I only let people I trust on. That's exactly what Gage is doing. And that's what I've been doing ever, like... And see, everyone is doing now here. Now it sounds great in that low pitch. Yeah, I see your opinion on that. I have a video of the wave somewhere. Yeah, I understand that. Let's see. I have the wave somewhere. Which one could it be? I know one of them is the wave. It's probably number 6. Yeah, this one's the wave right here. This one's the wave effect. And I'll actually make multiple versions of this thing too. There will be one. Now there will actually be multiple versions of this. There's one version that will be with sound effects. There will be a second version that will be without the sound effects. So there will be one with the sound effects and one without. And then after that, then that's where it begins. This will be the one with the sound effects. This will be the version with sound effects. This will be the version with sound effects. Now there won't be any special sound, there won't be any special like effects or anything. Now these are entirely, the sound effects are ripped from the aquarium though. From that aquarium sound machine. That's where the sound effects are coming from. And the Hurricanes have won.
Has pitched his second career shutout against the Blackhawks, stopping all 24 Hawks shots.
And they win it 3-0 for tonight.
As we are able to see the Hurricanes gather down below us on the ice surface and surround their goaltender, Andy Ronto. He was solid in net tonight. That's his 16th career shutout. Second against the Hawks. Hurricanes win tonight 3-0.
Yeah. So what a game it was. Alright. So that is going to do it for our broadcast. I'll continue working on the intro. There'll be another game on Thursday night. I don't know if I'll run another one on... don't know if I'm going to run another one tomorrow after the weekly test, but I might. However, again, I don't know. But anyway, at that point, until then, thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next broadcast. Good night, everyone.